What's going on, guys? Rob from ClicksGeek, and in today's video I'm going to walk you through a foundation repair client and our first, not even 30 days actually running with them. Let's see what happened here. They started on February 25th, and what's today, guys? March 10th? Yeah, March 10th. So not even 30 days yet, and I'm going to kind of run through and show you some results we're getting. I'm going to show you the keywords that we're using, and I'm going to kind of explain the landing page we're using too, and our hook and all that stuff. So before I get into the content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you're not already a subscriber. We drop new Google Ads training videos daily. If you like this video content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out the links in the description. We have a link tree in there where we give away a bunch of free stuff, and we're constantly adding things to that. All right, so let's get right into it. This is a foundation repair client. Modest budget, $100 a day. I believe they're only running 5 days a week, but I have to check, and we'll check that together. Last 30 days, as you can see here, we started the campaign on February 25th. They've gotten 3,125 impressions, 80 clicks, 2.56% click-through rate. Average cost per click is about $10.28. The total cost so far for the campaign is $822. That yielded them 17 leads at a cost per lead of $48.37. And the conversion rate for this campaign is 21.25%. And we're using maximize clicks auto bidding strategy to let Google do all of our bidding. Now, the reason you're seeing such high impressions and lower click-through rates is because we are going after broad match keywords in this campaign. So I should tell you guys that from off the bat. If you watched a lot of my videos, you know we usually just stick to exact and phrase match. But this guy wants the traffic, he wants to pay for it, so we run it. And the first 14 days of this campaign have basically just been gathering data and whittling down all the crappy keywords that come through and adding to our negative list. So not a bad start. 14 days, about 17 leads, $48 a lead, and 21.25% conversion rate. I'm happy with the 21% conversion rate. If we go into the campaign, first let's go into the ad schedule because I want to see if they're right, because I honestly don't remember. Okay, so yeah, they're only running 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, 8 to 7. We'll go into devices because I just want to double check something. Okay, and we are only running mobile traffic for this guy, so that's something to keep in mind, guys. And again, if you've watched a lot of my case study videos on the ClicksGeek channel, we do a lot, almost all mobile campaigns. Now, not call only, but we toggle off desktop traffic and tablet traffic because we really want those high intent mobile searches. We want the phone calls. So majority of these leads are phone calls, and we're going to go into the conversion actions in a second, and I'll show you that. But that's something to keep in mind when you're looking at this and you're like, how the hell is this guy getting $48 leads in foundation repair? It's because it's a lot of broad match traffic, and we're using Google's auto bidding strategy, so that definitely helps. All right, so if we go up to tools and settings, we'll go to conversions, and you're going to see here we have call extension conversion action. So out of those 17 leads, 6 of those were phone calls from the actual call extension in the ad. 1 of those was a contact form, and 10 of those were phone calls from the landing page. That means someone landed on the landing page and picked up the phone and called the number on there, or clicked to call the number on there. And that's where that came from. And it looks like we're missing one here. Oh, no, we're not. Yep, 17. All right. So yeah, so we got mostly phone calls here. We've got 16 phone calls and 1 contact form, and that's exactly the ratio we want. We want the phone calls. We don't really want contact forms, and if you guys, again, have watched more of my videos, you'll understand it's because they're harder to get a hold of if you don't call them right away. And sometimes, if you don't call them in 24 hours, you'll never hear from them again. These people want to have someone solve their problem right away. So that's why it's important that we get the phone calls and we get our client the sales opportunity to close the deal as soon as possible. All right, so if we go over to keywords, you can see here we're going after foundation repair, basement waterproofing, and they're in the Cincinnati market. Actually, we have a few guys in the Cincinnati market, but this one guy, he's doing pretty good. So you can see here we're doing a nice mix of broad match modified, broad match modified, which we probably should actually be removing these shortly because Google's getting rid of them, and phrase match. So we're using everything right now, and we're just sending the traffic to a very basic landing page. All right, the landing page we're sending it to is just straight up, hey, do you need foundation sinking, cracked, or broken foundation? Bowed basement walls, floors sinking in, foundation cracks, stuff like that. Reach out today. We can have an estimator crew on site in 60 minutes, and then it's a contact form. Then it's a bunch of reviews from our clients' customers, and then it's another call to action. Then it's an about the company little section with images of their trucks and their workers and stuff like that. And then it's just a final call to action in the footer, like a big section of the footer where there's a final call to action to call and schedule someone to come out and take a look at their foundation. So it's really, really simple, just basic copy, nothing crazy. And you can see here the broad match keywords are actually converting pretty well. That's because we have a pretty big list of negatives. If we go into the negative list here, you can see there's a lot of different types of foundation stuff, and we've just been building this. I mean, to start, we've already had we have a master negative keyword list, so we obviously deploy that in every campaign we work on. But then as the data comes in from the broad match keywords, we're tuning this every couple days. We're in here adding negative keywords, because that's just what you got to do when you run broad match, because otherwise you're going to get crushed with really shitty traffic and stuff that could convert, but it's not a good lead, and that's not good for the client. It's not good for anybody. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys here in this case study. I just want to show you the keywords, the negatives. This is totally the ad groups. I'll even show you. You can take these yourself if you're in foundation repair and just kind of spin them to be your own benefit, whatever location or market you're in. Let me get rid of this so you guys can see a little better. So you can see here, these are ad groups. They're very basic, guys. There's nothing insane in here. And then our keywords, you go into our big one here, basement waterproofing. That's it. Just keep in mind, when you're building your ad groups, keep the themes tightly themed, and the basement waterproofing, as you can see, it's all basement waterproofing keywords. The ads are all basement waterproofing ads going to a landing page talking about basement waterproofing. So here's an example. I would not want to send the basement waterproofing page to a landing page that only talks about foundation repair and doesn't mention basement waterproofing. That is a huge mistake, and it will cost you big money. So keep that in mind when you're building your campaigns. All right, guys. Again, this is Rob, Clicks Geek. Thanks for watching. This is all I got for you today. So don't forget to subscribe and check out the links in the description. All right, later, guys.